What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a little bit of a different video. We'll talk about Lumia, alright, which is a rebranding of the ORN protocol, which you might not or might know. But apart from that, it's also a future Binance and Coinbase listing confirmed. It's been invested in by DWF Labs. If you know what that means, then you know what that means. And then apart from that, what they are doing right now, this started yesterday, is their Hypernode sale, alright? So they reached out to me. Asked me to make a video, and I gladly wanted to do so. I personally also bought one of these Hypernodes because that allows you to gain passive income in their new Lumia token. And like I said, personally, I think that token has quite a lot of potential, at least to make it in passive income. We'll talk about that, but like I said, big listings coming, has great backing. ORN protocol has a solid history in terms of price performance. So that's what we'll talk about. So let's get right into it. We'll talk about the Hypernodes at the end, all right? Because first I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction on Lumia. So Lumia itself, what it basically is, it was ORN protocol, so you might know that if I looked it up, I'm not sure. But what Lumia is, it's a complete rebranding, but it's also a refocusing this time around on RWA, all right? And in terms of narratives, I think RWA is one of the strongest ones. If you think about other performance, like Ondo performed super well, Maker has been very strong lately. I think it's a great narrative to be positioned in. And well, we'll get to that a little bit later. But like I said, Lumia has received significant funding. They have the node sale right now, but they've raised millions of dollars also by DWF Labs. And DWF Labs is well, whatever you think of them, all right? They have a little bit of a history. But they do make sure to position projects they are invested in relatively well. All right. So I would argue, even though we have no proof of this yet, I do think that Lumia will perform with the RWA narrative. So that's a great thing. Then apart from that, Lumia itself is a modular layer 2 designed to provide deep liquidity, unmatched capital efficiency, and essential infrastructure for the future of decentralized finance, and specifically real world assets and DePIN, or decentralized physical infrastructure networks. So in theory, this project has a lot of potential. All right. Now, when we talk about the long-term potential, what I first would like to see is actual usage. And that's not something we can talk about. All right. I think the team behind this is competent. They've done this before. I think the refocusing and the rebranding is a good thing. That's usually fundamentally bullish for a project. But the long-term potential, there's a lot of positive signs, but that still remains to be seen. And I think depends on usage, which we have no stats about right now. But all right, in general, like I said, for the reasons given, I do think this has potential, and that's also why I bought one of these Hypernodes. Now, what are these Hypernodes? It's basically you participating in the ecosystem that Lumia is building, and you get rewarded for that. All right, so Hypernodes are one of the crucial players in the whole Lumia liquidity system. Apart from that, but we'll get to that later, you can get more rewards by supplying licenses, by delegating to DAC and DNLP node operators. That gets a little bit more into the technicals. I don't think that's necessary to really get into in this video, so we won't. But in general, what this does is you buy a Hypernode. Right now they are $1,000, all right? So it's a pretty big investment, so you do have to think about this. Research it yourself, research the project. You know, research for yourself whether it makes sense for you. But like I said, I did buy one because I do think that these rewards stack up. And at this point of time, they launched yesterday this wholesale. You get a significant percentage of the tokens. You also gain access to potential future airdrops of Lumia tokens. So you can get a lot of Lumia tokens in terms of percentage of the total supply. And then, like I said, why I think that's interesting is because I do think Lumia has potential in the future. But all right, so like I said, these Hypernodes, basically you buy them and then you get some sort of a dashboard, which I'll show you in a moment. And then from there, you can see the rewards, and those rewards you can actually claim in 90 days, all right? Or at the listing, because the listing date is probably going to be Q3 in terms of timing, but I'll keep you updated on that as well. So here you can see Hypernodes get 40% of the tokens. Here you can see how much in tokens you get per day, or at least the nodes in total. So this, when you don't have the price of the token, it doesn't matter that much. This is also not relevant yet, right? Because at some point of time you can delegate to DAC and DNLP nodes. That's not right now, all right? That'll come in the future. And there's multiple things you need to know about that, but not for now, because right now you can also not do it. And like I said, there will be 50,000 nodes. The initial node price is $1,000. That's what I paid for it. The first 10,000 are $1,000. After that, the price will go up with every 100 nodes sold. And if we keep selling like this, that price will go up very, very quickly, because what you can see right here is that at this point of time, if it shows up, they've already sold 3,700 in one day. All right, so that even means that probably those first 10,000, which is still going on right now, those will probably be sold off relatively quick as well. So if you would be interested in this, I would not wait around too long. But then, like I said, the price goes up as more and more will be sold. We still have to see that. You can also refer other users, but that's all in the dashboard, which we'll get into in a little bit. That also allows you to gain to get a cashback if you do refer other users. And then, like I said, you can see that after 90 days you get the lock tokens as a reward. Then after 90 days you can unlock those, and you have the real tokens. And that's what you need to know about these hypernodes. Now let's talk a little bit more about the dashboard and how to actually buy. All right, so here you can see the where you can buy the nodes. I will leave a link to this down in the description. All right, I'll leave links to all the necessary sites down in the description, but I will make sure to highlight where you can actually buy these nodes. Here you can basically see the information we already talked about. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, there you can actually buy these, if you go here and you press get a hypernode, then you will get to the checkout. You can fill in a referral code. If you use my link, the referral code is already filled in. I believe my referral code is something like Cilinix. If you use that, would be appreciated. It's at no extra cost to you. And I will be able to get a percentage cashback, as we just talked about, just to be transparent. If you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. But you do need a referral code. All right, so you might as well use mine. And then what you have to do is you have to have 1,000 USDT on your Polygon wallet. All right, so MetaMask, Trust Wallet, doesn't matter. Just send USDT from an exchange to your Polygon wallet address, and then you can buy. And you can alternatively, you can also buy the 1,000 USDT via this website. There will be a different button here that is safe to use. So that's a possibility as well. You can just easily buy the USDT there. But I would say it's both easy to do. All right, here you can see all right, so here you can see it. You can see buy crypto with BoomFi. You can use that to buy the crypto here as well, and then use that crypto to purchase a node. What it looks like for me right now, after having purchased one node, is this. All right, you can see that I have the total node right here. I just bought it today. Here you can see my referral code, Cilinix, and here you will be able to find your rewards. But that's what you need to know. All right, that's a brief introduction on Lumia, what the hypernodes are and how to buy them. So if you still do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.